again with Kelowna Mayor Tom Dyas overlooking the beautiful Stewart Park that will be transformed into a hockey rink or a skating rink in about 2-3 weeks.
Looks like this morning they're starting that process a little bit.
It's getting that time of the year. So with all the doom and gloom we hear in the city, I wanted to start off with something positive. The Brier announcement. We lost it, of course, due to COVID in 2021. Now we have it in 2025. Curl Canada made good on their promise to not leave Kelowna behind. You were there at the announcement. You spoke at the announcement. This is huge for the city.
It is huge. I mean, for so many reasons. But I would go back to the idea of what it brings to our community with, again, showing people how beautiful our community is, showing people how beautiful our community is at different times of the year. The economic impact, we have it at maybe 17.5 million, maybe 18 million, maybe more, maybe upwards of 20. So for all of the tourism industry that brings business to the community at a time of year when it's not our summer month. So it's a great time to bring business to our community. And we're thankful that they looked at this and knew that they had to move away at a particular point in time because we weren't able to host it during the COVID times. But to bring it back to our community, we are grateful that they did that, and we're truly looking forward to what it will bring to this community. And I've never been in the Brier Patch before, so I'm going to get an opportunity to be in the Brier Patch. And
you're in for a treat. The nice thing too is, and we don't know what's going to happen 16 months out, but I mean, the tourism industry, the hospitality industry has struggled over the last 3 years with COVID, with fires, with floods, et cetera, et cetera. To bring that kind of an economic benefit to the city, as you mentioned, during the shoulder season, is a big boost for them and, as you say, for the city in general.
Just an example of just after the fires this year, we had meetings with Minister Popham about looking at ways to try to assist the businesses who had been affected by the loss of revenue. I remember speaking with a couple of individuals, and they said 1 or 2 days during that final few weeks of August is the equivalent of 1 or 2 weeks in October, November, with regards to the sales and the revenue for their business. So that loss that they had, and whether there was a way of kind of giving them some capital to kind of offset some of their costs, regrettably, that did not come through from the province, and we heard about that they're really hurting. So I think part of what we can do here within the city, if we can look at this event and say, okay, here is a great way to bring big events to our community to help with that, to help those businesses survive, and look at bringing more of them in a number of different areas. And I know there is some planning happening right now for some large announcements with regards to some additional events, potentially selecting Kelowna where it's to come. So, and especially if we can get them during the shoulder seasons, I think that's a true win for our community.